You like holes? We got some holes for you. This is a look at the skill position group that is under contract on the roster right now. Quarterback Kenny Pickett. That's it. You got Deshaun Watson, but the thought is he's not going to play. You got Jerome Ford and Pierre Strong. That's it in the running back room. You got Jerry Jeudy, Cedric Tillman, and David Bell in the wide receiving core. And you got David Njoku, and nobody really behind him to speak of at tight end. So as you go shopping, how many running backs you need? How many wide receivers you need? How many? I know that's a little bit of a depressing graphic there.
Man, it's okay. Let's address this. The Cleveland Browns skill positions are terrible. I can't. I'm not going to give you the analyst version of it. I'm not going to give you I just got to keep it real. It's bad. It's horrible. It's really bad. First of all, Kenny Pickett is not a starting quarterback in this league. We all know that. The fact that you have Nick Chubb out there just sitting around, I don't understand that. That's the first move I would have made. Nick Chubb obviously is not what Nick Chubb used to be, but I'm telling you what, I expect him to be a lot better off the 1 year off the injury. Pierre Strong is a special teams player. Jerome Ford, we all know, we've called him Twinkle Toes before. He's going to give you some home runs sometimes, and then sometimes he's going to have a hole. He's going to have a clear path, and he's going to get you 2 yards when he should have got 20. That is what it is. And then the receiving core every single year. Sports4CLE, if you go back to the archives, how many years in a row do you guys have game tape and tape of all your great shows where you talk about the receiving core, trying to find a number 1 and a number 2? How can we get some points? The defense play. How many times are we going to say this? Well, the defense played well, gave up 16 points. They were in it, gave the offense the ball back. Fourth quarter, couldn't get it done. I'm tired of talking about that. The Bengals just signed 2 guys for like $300 million. They just signed Chase and Higgins for $300 million. We're still sitting here with Jerry Jeudy, who had a great year last year, Jerry Jeudy, Cedric Tillman, who we didn't see for 7 weeks at the end of the season, and David Bell. And no other tight ends beside. Now, if you want to run the Kevin Stefanski offense that we remember from 2021, I remember you having 3 tight ends. Mm-hmm. You had fullbacks. You had you at least had 2 receivers back in the day. You had Jarvis and Odell. Let's not act like this is the same thing. We're just going to roll it over. This is going to be the Kevin Stefanski offense. By the way, you had Chubb and Hunt in their prime, Joe Bitonio in his prime, Wyatt Teller in his prime. I digress. At the end of the day, you're going to have to get this thing up and running and get some upgrades, or this is not going to look that different than it did this year.